Yes, y'all. You know what time it is. It is time for some tea. It's time for the biggest entertainment show on the planet. And of course, you know, we bring you the vibes, intellectual conversations, dope narrations, analyses, and of course, you know, dissections. I never do this alone, guys. Yes, I'm always with one pretty lady or another or more. Yeah, today is supposed to be more. Today is the day that I used to feel like a king.
Blessed are you amongst women.
That's the man. In Yoruba, they say, Balogun lẹ́yìn obìnrin.
What does it mean?
A king. I don't know. Anyways, I'll find out before when we come back.
All right.
All right. But you know, you can join the conversation by calling on 0909-8408-408 to share your opinions on trending discussions. And of course, you know, I'll do it on the show. We'll definitely bring you the trending videos. Let's go. All right, I think that's a bit delaying, yes, I guess, but yeah, you know, we have to just kick it. But of course, you know what number to dial in on is 0909-8408-408, and I'm waiting, you know, for the trending videos to pop up. If not, I might just go into one story because this story is just right, you know, behind my heart. So I don't know if I should just do that real quick. All right, so Johnny Depp kicked Amber Heard to the floor of a private jet after flying into a rage and accusing her of having an affair with fellow actor James Franco. Everybody knows James Franco, right? Yeah. And in an emotional testimony on a second day on the stand, Ed detailed a series of harrowing incidents where she says that her ex-husband hit, kicked, or threw things at her. The Pirates of the Caribbean star did not make eye contact with his ex-wife as she accused him of calling her a slut for her participation intimate scenes with Mr. Franco. They said that Mr. Depp taunted her, mocked her, and asked if she enjoyed the intimate scenes in their latest film, The Darrow Diaries.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
No, I have not. I don't know, what is with this couple?
It's not even about the couple now. Me, I want to bring you home, right? My wife, an actress. Now, I have a friend whose wife is an actress. Now, after they got married, she stopped being in productions that was not producing. Or directing. Like, he had to be in the picture.
Yeah, he had to be there.
And then I had to ask him, I'm like, yo, bro, like, you've been working a lot. Like, are you guys going independent? And he said, no, man, like, I just can't cope with all the kissing scenes and all of that. So I was like, so, because you guys are married, you can't be in a movie and kiss another man or, you know, get cuddled up with another man. I'm like, how?
How?
Like, if you're just saying this because you're not married. When you're married.
Oh, you don't think anything will be wrong if
it's called professionalism. I smile when I'm angry. So I'm an actor myself. So
allow me to be unprofessional then, because no, definitely not.
So for instance, I'm to co-host a show with another TV presenter. We're supposed to present and say we're a couple. Maybe we're doing a couple show, maybe Love Island, for instance. And this year's theme is Love All the Way, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm supposed to co-anchor the show with Bellama, who is not here right now. But big shout out to you, girl. We understand the rain, man.
Anyway, you not come to play.
Oh my, you ain't not come to play. At the time it started, yes, here.
Just that's the right time to just dive back into bed. But we just had to
work, you might just make it think a little. Are you sure today is the day?
Right.
But let's move on, right? Like, and then I'm supposed to do the show, and then I'm supposed to be all booed up with Bellama. You won't take it?
When you say all booed up now, are we talking about like
you're supposed to peck me on the cheek, peck me on the lip during the, you know, while we're giving awards and
no, there should be an alternative. I don't know. For me personally, I mean, we've seen actors and actresses who used to be all up in the romantic scenes and all the steamy scenes and everything, and after getting married, they had to tone it down like almost to the end. I mean, what's a peck? A peck, a hug, you know. There are some
a peck on the lip too.
No. No. I said no.
Sharing the same room during the course of the show.
Why are you people sharing the same room?
Like, we're working.
So?
And the theme is love all the way.
I won't even be comfortable with it at all. Like, even me personally.
Real?
Yes,
But I didn't even see you as such. I thought you were open-minded, you know. When
no. See,
okay, not when it comes to relationship.
But see, let's just face it. We've seen from movies, we've seen people cheat from with their co-stars.
Oh, big example. You Ledoche and what's her name? Destiny. Which is
Judy Austin.
Judy Austin. Can you remember that film? Is that?
Yeah.
Let's go inside the room. You will like it. Yeah, like
this is.
And at the end of the day, he liked it. He even gave me produce.
So you see, like, I mean, I will not allow the devil to just take over. I don't know, personally, I just do not feel comfortable with it. It's somehow and I'll just be watching a movie where my better half is kissing and smoothing. No. I mean, you guys can hold, you guys can do all the facade and everything of, okay, we are like a very loving couple, we like each other, we are intimate, but I mean, I'll try just kissing each other and all that. Nope. Doesn't work for me.
Okay, well, me, I'm like a open book, right? I'll probably be in the room. I'm that type of supportive man, right? That if you are shooting, I'll probably be on set with you.
My eyes will bore holes through whoever the woman is. Bore holes through her head.
On set, and even if you are not kissing my wife, right? I'm the type of guy that will say, "No, be so she dey like." No, don't be so shit. Now, do like, mom,
you're not serious.
Inside. I'm the type of guy that I'll direct the kiss safe.
But now look at it.
But wait, I'm not saying if it happens outside a movie scene or a professional place,
certain.
I would still be that same way.
Okay.
Do you understand? But I'm the type of guy that has understood professionalism to the core, where I believe the show must go on, regardless whether you're married, you're widowed, you're whatever it is.
Yeah.
The show must go on.
Now, relating it back to this whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing, I mean, we've seen Johnny Depp talk about how she abused him and everything. Exactly. I'm like, what is going on with this couple? I want to say they fit each other and they are the worst combination ever.
But you know why I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're playing with my head in a way, because when I now think about it and I'm trying to be all empathetic and stuff, and I think about it like, actors them view.
And they fit each other. If they are actually, if they are actually,
tears, no be anything.
Have you seen the memes? Have you seen the memes of Amber Heard's look when Johnny?
No, like, did you see Johnny Depp's face when he was listening? It was like his face was like it doesn't know you're like
I'm waiting. To be very honest, following this case, I'm really waiting. I want to see okay, we've seen both of them as abusers, so I want to see who's going to get the upper hand at the end of everything, because the both of them, like, together, ticking time bomb. You just have to.
But man, to me, right, I just feel like let justice take its course, because for me, I don't know who to side anymore. I felt very sorry for Johnny.
Yeah, when we're talking about it,
and then now I'm feeling sorry for Amber, the way she cried, and then but she had pictures, right, of so many times that it was passed out. But I was like, okay, this is a man on a tight schedule, right? He's steady working. He can sleep anyway. My dad is not an alcoholic, or nor does he use drugs. But my dad is the type of, I used to pray for my dad's grace. My dad can sit here now
and sleep anywhere.
My dad cannot go.
I have a friend like that.
Now, do you understand? Like, I used to pray to God for my dad's grace.
In the middle of chaos, she's sleeping peacefully.
Do you know that you can be speaking to my dad now? But we understood, and we still understand. It's a lot better now. But I remember the days that being a journalist I'm the child of a journalist, right? And I remember the days when my dad had to sleep in the office for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. And it was very time trying to build a story, steady writing. He's probably writing a book at the same time, writing the editorials, editing people's script, doing all of that. It's not so easy. So it's easy for you to just call. Yeah. I know days that I don't sleep for 2 days too, and then
coming to work this morning, I was actually dozing off in the car when I was.
Do you get what I mean? So it happens to the best of us. So I don't know what they mean by all those people that we used to document. See, a guy can be gisting with you, especially, and then he just rests his head small in a very uncomfortable place. And he has gone because the body is tired. Do you understand? But she was taking such pictures. Like, why do we not even have privacy in our relationship. Do you get what I mean? Like, the privacy is the most important thing that I had against her. Like, I could have slept off anywhere. Now,
I wonder what the point of taking those pictures exactly. Like, what was the point of taking those pictures?
She said because he used to black out and then he would not remember everything he said or did. And that also happens to a lot of people. I've had, people who've been drunk on alcohol, simply alcohol, right? And then they say a lot of things and do a lot of things, and then when they wake up, they do not remember. So I don't fault her for it, but if it is not for her selfish needs, I just feel like the privacy, I feel like it was premeditated, in my opinion. If it wasn't for selfish need, of course, if you are dealing with somebody that blacks out all the time, that doesn't remember what they wake up the next morning a different person and they are all apologetic and stuff, you need to start documenting.
You need to
do you understand? I'm the type of guy that I still own a diary. The day you say something that pain me, I write it inside my diary. Elile told me that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, I'm that type of guy that I'll actually put it in there. Now, I'm not doing this to use it against you. But the day that I decide to tell you my own and you now want to start taking up, say, can you remember on the 13th of April when you said
by 6:04 p.m.
By 6:04 p.m. when you said, and then wait, another one happened on the 17th, just 4 days later, and that one was 6:06 p.m.
Proof, hard fact.
I will just be telling you.
As I'm saying, I love it. As I'm saying,
I'm sure
word for word.
Guy, you paid me so much that I wrote it. You want to read my this? I've never shown anybody my diary in my whole life, but I'll show it to you. Now you get it. So there are times when such stuff are necessary. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, it's just what it is. But of course, you can join the conversation. Let's know what you think about toxic relationships and how you think it should best be handled in certain situations. And the number to dial in on is 0909-8408-408. I don't know if you see our trending videos today, but I'm guessing not. So we'll be moving on to the next story. So Grammy Award nominated rapper DaBaby will reportedly not be facing charges over the April shooting of a trespasser at his North Carolina property. According to a report, a newly obtained legal document from the Ardell County District Attorney's Office says after a careful study of the shooting case, prosecutors have decided not to move forward with any related charges. In April, a trespasser was shot outside DaBaby's association property in the Trutman area. In the statement shared at the time, local police said officers arrived on scene where they found one subject suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. The police won't press any charges, and I'm very, very proud of this man.
But we talked about it. This was a particular shooting incident we talked about.
No,
it wasn't this one.
No, that one was.
DaBaby is in a lot of gun violence. I'm telling you, we can't even keep track. We're talking about the one close to, was it a filling station?
No, that was the one at Walmart where he said he acted on
guy was talking about his family and
shot the guy in the abdomen.
DaBaby is in a lot of these.
I remember just recently he beat his
one of his
baby mama's
brother.
Brother.
Daniel's brother.
Now, no, was it DaBaby that also beat his artist?
It was him now. I thought it was
even that was not DaBaby. No,
it was DaBaby. I thought it was even the artist you were even going to mention.
Oh, Wisdom.
So he's been in a lot of
violence.
All of this,
but guess what? I like the man.
You do.
Let me tell you why. This guy is always telling you that it's self-defense. Even when he beat his baby mama's teeth, he said
but I watched that one and it did seem like just that they were way more than.
It takes me back to the previous story, right? Where you need to document things. So the moment this guy shot the guy who was a trespasser, imagine I live in an estate, right? It's woods around me, or before you see my next neighbor, you go need to trek a long distance. So you cannot say you are from my neighbor's house. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I see you on my property. You can't give me a reasonable explanation what you are doing there, why you are there, when you got there, all the W's. In fact, you must be all the W's now. You must ask the person. If the person cannot answer one, as a reasonable man, and then you're looking all violent and you're looking all. I will take action. Do you understand? So when this guy made this 911 call, right? The first thing he said was, I saw a man who couldn't explain what he was doing on my property, but he has been neutralized to you guys get here. He said he has been shot, so he's neutralized to you guys.
DaBaby made this
yes,
call.
it was right there. Like I listened to it.
Like
he told you that the person has been neutralized. You people don't rush.
Don't rush.
You
Take your time. Don't worry.
You don't need to turn on your siren. Don't worry. This guy is down. He's all right. He has been neutralized. Do you understand? And I feel like that's the same thing I would probably do. Maybe not. I don't have a gun. I probably wouldn't use a gun. But I think I'll look for other ways to neutralize you as well.
But don't you think that if we try to understand every time why he does things like this, it gives more people leeway to just act off emotions, act off fear, and it might just be that nothing is happening.
But you know that no, what you mean nothing is happening?
No, it might just be that it is
property.
No, I'm not talking about this particular situation. We've seen DaBaby talk about different situations where he was acting on self-defense. So if we always excuse
but self-defense
his actions,
is a solid defense in court.
Yes, but if we always accuse his actions, even without being threatened, self-defense should come up when you are being threatened. Okay. You do not shoot someone. So
you know, I was having a conversation about the Walmart story, and this is a DaBaby fan, and it was against DaBaby. I mean that I don't really listen to a lot of DaBaby. He said that that you can tell that it was the aggressor in that video, that it was the one who jumped the guy and everything. I was like, because you saw that part of the video, don't mean because there was a little bit of scuffle, the gun fell out, DaBaby reached for it first. But in my head, I'm like, what if it was that guy that reached? It was DaBaby's gun, no doubt. But it fell out. But there was already a scuffle. But
right? You do know that if let's assume we saw the video in full and it turns out that DaBaby brought out the gun first.
He brought out the gun.
He brought out the gun.
He actually brought out the gun.
Then DaBaby is supposed to be in the
But the guy showed him the gun. Now the guy showed him his own gun.
Okay,
the other guy was but he didn't pull out his own gun. But you can't walk up to me and my family and be like, yo.
And you flash me your weapon.
And you flash me your weapon. And I'm also carrying a weapon. Am I not obligated to protect? And
now in this situation, I don't even know where to stand.
Do you know what I mean?
Know that
like,
when we talk about self-defense, it should be in situations where you have been threatened. But, like there is an obvious threat.
So you showed me a gun. Is that not a threat? Mm-hmm. No. Wait first. If I show you a gun now, what will you do? Will you not leave this set? Yo. Will you not go and say I can't do the show? I cannot.
I want to go.
You go forget saying you Port Harcourt girl.
I want to go.
Then you are not carrying a gun. Yeah, do you understand? Yeah. And then I move a certain way towards you. A few minutes later, instinct to make you want to pull the trigger or just protect your family. He had his kids in that same store with him. He had a lot of other people. Do you get? So for me, it's just like he always has proof. Now, to me, the other man who died wasn't also found with a deadly weapon. I would say, okay, I think DaBaby is the aggressor, but this guy too had a gun on him. And if DaBaby is telling you this guy flash, even if it not flash you, you know, maybe you've known each other from the streets, or you even recognize him that I'm on this one don't kill like 4 people. Do you understand? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But let the law take its course. Yeah. And of course, a lot of the criminal charges have been dismissed. Yeah. And it's just carrying.
He's such a lucky man. I mean, he gets off like almost unscathed every time.
And that's a misdemeanor, so he's probably going to be gone for like a year, even if he has to serve jail time. So I feel like he documents his bad behaviors. And he justifies them.
Get out of it when he gets called for it.
But wait, if you find somebody at your window, let's say you live on the ground floor,
okay,
and then you now see somebody at your window, and the person doesn't know that you've seen it, and you know that the person will pass the front, what will you do? And you saw that the person was carrying a gun.
Please don't ask me that question on TV.
I know you now, the PH girl. Who that? Anyways, guys, any ladies to tell me this what she would do. But yes, we always do trending videos. Let's see the first trending video for today.
They say if you use this filter, you'll look more like your dad.
My dad doesn't look like this though. I look more like my neighbor. Whoa!
They say if you use this filter, you'll look more like your dad.
My dad doesn't look like this though. I look more like my neighbor. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
They say if you use this filter, you'll look more like...
It is the moment of realization for me. Like it was when she actually realized that I just said I look like my neighbor. So does that mean that my neighbor is my dad?
Did you get it? Like that was like
You know, it is things like this that actually make you question a lot of things. Like something can just happen and you realize that things are not adding up as much as I would expect, and then you go to start trying to search and search, and you actually end up and be like, okay, so I was actually right. So if you were her and you actually find out that, okay, it's your neighbor as your dad, will you tell your mom? Will you tell your dad? Sorry, will you tell your dad?
Huh. Even right now, I'm still praying that Dangote is my father.
Child of the world.
Yeah, you think I'll tell my dad? I'll tell Daddy, I love you, bro. You become my bro. You've done so much, so you'll be the only recognized father in my life, but I have a father.
No, I do not know what I would do. I don't know. What will I do in such a situation?
Your neighbor was Elon Musk.
It doesn't take away the fact that my mom is just very deceitful. I mean, everybody deserves. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I will not.
Don't make sure that my neighbor is not.
I'm not saying that I will not accept the neighbor as my dad. Like if he eventually turns out or something, as far as he didn't reject me at the initial stage. I'm just saying. Now for my mom, if you are in like an entanglement with someone like Elon Musk, like you rightly said, I mean, why are you settling for my dad? Why don't you just?
Well,
that's
on the real though. Now you know all of that was just banter and all of that. But on the real, you know, a father is not somebody that brought you into life at the end of the day. It's the person who has acted and impacted your life as a father. So even if I find out today that Dangote was my dad, he didn't send me to school. He didn't give me this knowledge. He didn't make me who I am today. He didn't teach me my principles, my values, all of those things that matter a lot to me. He didn't teach them to me. So yeah, you could provide me with all the material stuff, but one person would always remain father. Do you understand? And that's just what it is for me. But at the end of the day, it would also be nice.
Will you tell your dad?
Of course I would. Out of loyalty. I'm a very loyal person.
Knowing fully well that it's probably going to scatter your family, scatter the home and everything. Do you think you will?
It won't scatter my family. Knowing the type of family I'm from.
No, let us assume. No,
it wouldn't.
Let's assume now that if I tell my dad this thing, he's definitely not going to be able to take it to lead to, you know, a strain and.
As long as he won't die.
He'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
John, as long as he won't die, unless you're telling me that
life is
threatening. But I have to. It's not something I would keep to myself. Like I find out that another person is my dad. Of course, my dad needs to know. Those are not the type of things you take to the grave. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. Especially when the other party means a lot to you, and vice versa. If it was my mom. Same thing goes. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So it's just about loyalty now, and loyalty is a very key principle for me. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, so yes, we have another trending video. Let go.
Have you ever been stuck in traffic and you just be thinking about your life? Yeah, that's what Third Mainland Bridge traffic does to you. You just be thinking, babe, why did you go and study animal science instead of computer science? I mean, why did you go and rent house at Ikorodu or Songota or Agbado Jayi? Why did your parents give birth to you in Nigeria to come and suffer? Why did you not buy Bitcoin when it was $100? Why is Nigeria jaka like this, safe? Only for you to get to the office to remember that the conductor did not give you your 700 naira change. Money where you want to use buy Chicken Republic Pro Max for lunch. Try. Thunder fire you, Kabiru. No go better for you.
Kabiru mess up. Money for lunch.
Okay, I've been in such a situation. I was very stressed. It was I think I had a shoot the next day, and one very key thing I needed for the shoot, they disappointed me. So I was in the bus that day trying to make arrangements to get it back, and I forgot my exactly 800 naira change in the drive. I was so pissed. I'm like, So after all the stress, being in traffic for hours and this video is too relatable. This video is the truth.
And even the aesthetic of the video was amazing. The drone shots.
Right, like I love everything about the video.
I've been a Kabiru to a taxify driver before.
Okay.
Now let me tell you the story. So there was this day, right? You know, I was on my way to work and all of that. I think it was one of those days that my car was on the mechanic or something. And I was like, okay, so guy, can we pass this road? And this guy said no, that they will try. And I insisted that we pass the road. This guy now went off on me that he's not going to pass the road, blah, 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 blah. And it was a shouting match between the both of us. And then he now allowed me to come down from the car. Now gave me his account number that the ride is 13. And it was one of those broke days as well that I think I had just 2,000 naira in my account. The 13 was, I was like, I'm good, because the next cab that I brought me to the office, from that spot he dropped me, was also 13. I was like,
so how will
Jesus, you love me too much, you. I was just thinking, because I not send his money to him, he not call me, so I was like.
Because he didn't act, did he get you very far? Did he get you towards?
He got me to a 13 destination, which is quite far.
Right.
Do you get what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was the attitude. I was paying for a service. Customers are always right, and I'm the type of guy that the moment you
I have
start
to
doing,
laugh because customers are not always right with me. I do not know about any other person. So if you do anyhow, you say anyhow. I even say it's like
really,
customers are not always right with me because I am.
What do you mean?
I am nice to the fault. I am nice to the fault. Like I am literally, when you are conversing with me, when you want to do business with me, my customers, like you know that, see, I'm just too nice, I'm too polite. So if you are
being extra,
yeah, if you are being extra, I don't have time. I tell you straight up, see, like don't move this way with me. I mean, if you want to complain, if you want to ask for something, ask for it, no problem. But you do not move. I even stated it there. See, customers, they are not always right with me. Please.
Is it on your car?
No, like from time to time, once in a while, when I have
your motto. Customers are not always
right.
with
If you
me.
just do anyhow,
No, with me. You put it there with me.
If you do
But I'm the
anyhow,
type
you
of guy
see
that
anyhow.
does business, and then you see, I feel like I give you all your room.
Yeah, I give you all your room, but it doesn't mean that you are always
just
right.
the rope, of course.
Okay.
Yes, you follow
you see, it's not always.
But a lot of them usually don't.
Yeah, a lot of people just feel, well, I'm paying you for this service, so you are going to do whatever I want. You are going to listen to whatever I want. You are going to go the way I want.
So now, don't make me look like a bad guy. Now the guy was taking me somewhere, and I knew shortcut, and I said,
No, yeah. No,
in my case, I was right. You cannot know the whole road, and if you are passing shortcut safe, it's even more money for me. I'm the one being charged for all the shortcut because the map is showing you one direction and it's showing you the money for that direction. So the moment you take a detour, right, it increases. Do you get? So I'm the one losing. So why are you still fighting me? Do you get what I mean? So yeah. So
Lagos is, how do you say it? Lagos, nearly all men in Lagos.
They are all Kabirus. Anyways, we have another trending video for you guys. Let go.
13 things guys want from their girlfriends but won't ask. Wants to be admired. Real intimacy, not just a fling. A little craziness, make him laugh. And he likes to be teased. Sometimes he wants help with the dirty work. Who likes doing yard work? To be loved for who they are. Maintain independence. Comfort and support during tough times. To be pampered. Share his interest. Make an effort to do things he likes. More cuddle time with you. Openness and communication. Talk, don't hint. Don't flirt with other guys. It doesn't matter how close you are with them. Stop staring at your phone. He's right there. 13 things guys want from their girlfriends but won't ask. Wants to be admired. Real intimacy, not just a fling. A little craziness, make him laugh. And he likes to be teased. Sometimes he wants help with the dirty work. Who likes doing yard work? To be loved for who they are. Maintain independence. Comfort and support during tough times. To be pampered. Share his interest. Make an effort to do things he likes. More cuddle time with you. Openness and communication. Talk, Don't hint. Don't flirt with other guys. It doesn't matter how close you are with them. Stop staring at your phone. He's right there. 13 things guys...
Alrighty, you're welcome back, and it's the first and
you said
12th one for me.
What's 12th
Don't
one?
flirt with other guys.
I thought you. If where are you?
I'm the only one allowed to flirt. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
How you
What
flirt
is
with
good?
other-
What
Let
is
other
good
guys
for the?
flirt with you.
What is good for the good?
Let them flirt.
But other girls do they not flirt with you?
Well,
if you are going to do it, I am
can
going to do it as
accept
well. I mean,
I don't
you
have a
don't dish what you
problem.
can take.
What? No, you're not getting it. Let other guys flirt with you. You can't be the flirty one.
But you are
I'm the flirt.
What you can't take, don't dish it. This is just.
Wait,
this
that's
is
why
just,
opposite attracts. That's maybe
we
that,
will look for another place as opposite.
that's why I chose the one who will not flirt with
What's
other
the first
guys.
one?
What?
What's the first one?
Admire him.
Oh yeah, we're talking about it. A lot of girls do not
They
compliment
don't admire
men. They don't
guys.
tell you.
They think because we wear t-shirts and jeans and sneakers and we're out, they think we don't do
They
our
will
own.
look
You
the
know how
same
many times
way.
they adjust the collar? What will you do? You go do like this. You go do like this. You go drive finish. You go come down from motor. You
We
go,
are well
you go pull them
sachet.
down. You go do like this. You can see sometimes say you go see my muscle
Oh,
don't
the
flat.
flat
Oh.
woman.
No, you don't flat. You go see it don't flat. You go put the shirt up small, make it still fit. Hold on. You know the struggle. You don't know about it.
Beauty is
So
pain,
when I'm not
honestly.
doing all these things and trying to be
there
fit
is
for you,
nothing coming
and
from
then
it.
you cannot now tell me that, bro, that you go to the gym, yo man, I did. That's why we not put our hands like this. You understand? Like,
Sure.
tell me.
But I told you, I'm a sucker for compliments, so you already know. Once I see you, I'm already telling you, you look so dapper. Even on the road, I'll just see you and you look so good. Men and women alike, like you just look so good. I'm like, you look really good. I like your hair. I just feel it's so easy to just say it. So why can't you? If you can tell your friends, if you can go and order your friends' comment section, you're putting 10 fire emojis. Why can't you tell the person that you are partnering? Why can't you tell the person that you look very good, that they are doing very
there's this
great
thing that I do
and everything?
with my girlfriend, right? I every time I ask her, do I look nice? And she's like, yeah, you do. I'll be like, okay, just I do.
Exactly. I tell my brothers.
I'll be like, just I do. Because I know that the days that I'm looking extra hot, you tell me, do I look nice? As always. That's always a response to me. As always. But
So that
every
means you
time
don't
that
look as nice
as
as.
always doesn't come out. I know that, hey, there's a problem.
Yeah, you're not.
Maybe the
Something
shoe.
is wrong.
Maybe the top. I'm beginning to think.
I begin to doubt yourself.
What's not nice? Hey, do you get what I
My
mean?
brother is always like, when I tell him, what's up, how is this? He tell me, he try. That's his. I'm like, he try. I said, okay, no problem. When he asks me, I just go, he try. I'll be like, he try. I'm asking you if something is nice. You tell me, he try. I'm like, I'm pulling your pussy. If I ask you, say, he try.
Well, I'm trying. At the end of the day. So, I think, always give compliments. And I think those 13 rules are really very important.
Very important.
Especially in this Gen Z, where, everybody's on their phones and all of that. Like,
Yeah, that's me. Sometimes I feel I have a problem with it. I do a lot of
in
things
a
on my
relationship
phone.
as well?
No. Nah.
Well, in my relationship, there are times that we cannot both be on our phones, but we are probably both doing very important stuff, or maybe playing games. They are very important.
Yeah, we can just be both on our phones, just in comfortable silence. I mean,
Yeah,
I love comfortable silence. We are
necessary.
cool
I'm
and
not
calm, but
it's not every time I want to be chatting.
Yeah, it's not every time I want to talk.
Yeah, it's not every time.
There are just sometimes
There are
I
times I just want to be
sit.
right by your side and just do
Yeah,
my
and it's
own thing, and
okay.
you do you. And it's
Just the
okay.
comfort of
Just
having
know
you
that you're
around.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't let us stress it, because some people will come for us. But let's go on a quick music break, and of course, the biggest entertainment show on the planet. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.